Hello everybody, welcome to episode 3 of my Distant Worlds gameplay series featuring the feudalistic Human Empire. Well, we are right now sitting in a pretty problematic spot all in all. I like to expand my empire, but it ain't that easy. Last episode we freed ourselves from the grip of a rogue AI gone wild in our home empire. Everything's pretty fine now, except for the fact that we still got a little bit of berserk AI things going rampant in our systems, but that's not the real issue. The real issue is the Xeno next door. Well, the Antares system is looking pretty dangerous to me. The only thing I am quite happy about is that these Boscarans, they love to do diplomacy with me. They keep selling stuff with me, but as you see here, they already pretty much hate me. Your colonies and bases trespass in our systems. We are unhappy. They are upset with my espionage, and they are, well, they hate me, okay? All in all, it just sums up to they hate me. And this will escalate sooner or later into a war. We already know that. Due to all this, I'm going to build myself more transport ships. Because with transport ships, we can transport troops. And with troops, we might be able to conquer that world here next door. This is the best bet I have right now. Because we don't have any other worlds we could colonize right now. Between that, I am exploring new options of exploration here. And I probably want to do one thing here. So I just figured that we can either expand or reach with better drives, so we could go for the hyperdrive technology, or the other option would be bigger fuel tanks. I will opt for the better engines at this point, or the better jump drives, I should rather say. It's not exactly the same. The drive system is not the same as the engine. The engines are more a thing while you're traversing through the local space, whereas these hyperdrive technologies, they are all about exploring things. They're all about traversing between two systems. So I'm gonna research the planetary exploration fully, and after that I'm going to see to the next engine technology, to the next hyperjump technology, because we need to expand our grip here. These guys are a massive threat for me, and I don't know what I should do about them. Because I can already tell that this will turn into a war pretty soonish. I'm pretty sure the Boscarans merely didn't put up a war yet, because I have too much military for their taste. Usually that's the only reason why the AI doesn't attack you. Especially stuff like the Boscarans. But the good news about that, if I manage to survive these guys, we should have a good start. Maybe we can even subjugate these dudes. Who knows? But I'm right now only partially optimistic, to put it into quite blunt words. I mean, it seems as if economy-wise, okay. Economy-wise, we seem to recover. Territory and colony-wise, of course, we're not reaching any... We are outpaced here, but we'll see about that. So, the Merkur system. My strategy here is we want to invade that thing as soon as we can, so we will do this. That's why I also built the transport ships on here. It was on my spaceports. We also produced a lot of transport ships now. The AI will automatically stock these up, and at some point we'll have here troop transports in the fleet. Abandoned ship repaired, so yay, this is really, really good. These abandoned ships are power-ups for your fleet in a pretty nice way. Alrighty. So we're now slowly stocking up our offensive options here. So troop transporters almost all done. They aren't all stocked up with troops yet, but that takes some time, sadly. So here we go. Adamar is in a constant situation of attacks here, but that's okay. That's the sound of a dying Gravilax. Or at least I hope so. No, that's the sound of a shooting Gravilax, but... my wriggling ship here is doing the trick. Sorry guys, I'm getting out of here. These nasty noises, nobody wants to hear them. So, we found... this ocean moon is extremely habitable to me. Okay. Let's attack these. And the Boscarans keep selling stuff to me. I'll take this because this mitigates their hate a little bit, so... Alright, we need the passenger compartments as well. I think these might be extremely important as well for our colonization. I'm not sure if I have all the tech I need for colonization. But I have so many planets in my environment that I want to do colonization, for sure. Well, it's a damn complicated game, and right now, you can always check out if you have everything built together. So if you can build a colony ship, usually you have all the technology together to colonize other worlds. Alright, better survey modules incoming. This will help me a lot as well, because this will now send my explorers now all to a big retrofit party. Build mining station in the Gudu system. Yeah, why not? We made a breakthrough in this tech. Wonderful. Okay. So, troop compartments and passenger compartments. Let's crash that research. It's always a good way. Using your economy for a slight boost versus your competitors. Well, people at Merkur would be easier to... it would be easier to just get them into our empire benevolently by paying them off and such. But I don't know. This wouldn't fit into my roleplay here. Angry with us. Okay. Security code for the research station. Yeah, okay. It was a 50-50 chance, so... I tried. Alright. Tragic, but not the end of the world. Okay. So how's construction? We are pretty much done with all these projects here. Okay. Yay, we get more. This shipyard that I destroyed the defensive systems last episode is turning out to be a real benefit here. And we found Fallachian spice. Wonderful. And Terralian downs. Okay. And we found a big treasure. Okay, yeah, well, this is all just a temporary boost. Because we will be using up all these things. My goodness, this was, yeah, okay. Sadly, that's only a low amount of these things, but whatever. Wraithal. Okay. Where the hell is that place? Up there. So, transport systems researched soon. And, yeah, I don't know what I'm exactly attacking there. I only know that I find it quite unsettling how these Boscaran population numbers go up. Okay, transport system done. Perfect. And now hyperdrive technology is 13 years. Okay, forget about that. This is by no means right now realistic. This would take us way too long. So we're going to go for expanded space stations here too. I want to stick with technologies that are realistically approachable for me. So, let's see. Planetary exploration, advanced survey modules. Yes. Didn't I? Oh, I already did that. Multi-team exploration. Well, improved sensors. We might be needing that in the future. Long-range sensors, no. So, well, 8.33 years to research enhanced storages. That would be another option. Crew systems, damage reduction and more crew capacity. Basic recreation systems, no. These things aren't that important, but we're going to go and research in between these things the basics of the Boscaran language. This might be not that important at the first glance, but I'm pretty sure it will help us to some degree. Because I want to stall that war as long as I can until I really got the upper hand. Speaking about the upper hand, I just realized one thing that I wanted to check out. That was... Where is it? Improved well... Troop technology, of course, also very tasty, but no. Where is it? I wish you could search for something here. Accurate point defense. Enhanced civilian ships. Well, that would be also an interesting venue, but here. Interstellar destroyers here. That's what I want to have as well. Bam. And, well, crashing this technology would be 80,000. It's quite a lot. But let's put the enhanced civilian ships onto the list as well. Okay, here we go. And after all these wonderful things, let's go for, well, something weapon technology, okay? Pulsed blast weapons. Let's see, kinetic weapons here, railguns. That sounds like something I want to have. Nuclear supercharging. Okay, I think we got enough in our research queue right now. Let's get it done. The research labs is... I'm not sure. This is only a module for spaceships. So all in all, it's not that super interesting right now. But it is the foundation for more of those external research technologies, if I'd like to call them like that. So... yeah, guys, sell me your system maps. I'm down. I'll build stations back there, of course. How about... well, we got... how many? We got 5 construction ships. Okay, that's enough for my taste. Well, maybe not. Maybe let's build one more, because usually I wouldn't be going for that, but in this particular scenario right now, my thought is a quite simple one. We need to expand further. Especially, I need those stations as refueling stations to some degree. Therefore, we really want to have as many stations as possible, and to have as many stations as possible, you need more construction ships. Usually I don't go down that way so hard, but since we lack anything to colonize right now, I'm feeling a little bit under pressure, you know? Probably I shouldn't. Probably everything is okay, but probably it isn't. I mean, the good news is my economy is still growing quite well, even though the Boscarans are, as a matter of fact, more than me. So I'll take that as a good sign. So here, you can just click that tech to jump there. You see, another crash research here, because the quicker I crash those, or the more often I crash those researches, the more effective will be my economy at some point, which is exactly what we want. Because technological advancements are extremely important. Here, we found a Vorticar. Vorticars are silicon-based monsters out there that love to eat metal. Sadly, that's also your spaceships. Yeah, guys, we are attacking these, aren't we? Okay. Well, we're destroying them quite well. Alright. Did I just lose a ship, or... Yep, I did. Reactor core debris. Do you actually see those things? Jeez, I had no clue. I love this game. The crushing firestorm. We've taken control over a ship here. Nice. Alright. So looks like we're actually losing this right now. Okay, one Vorticar down. That's good. Well, if that's the case, we have to build a handful of new frigates, you know? Why not? Ugh, I'll soon forbid my AI to do these things. They do so many really horrible decisions there that I really feel like I need to adjust that manually in the future, but I'm bloody noob when it comes down to these things. I totally stand to my problems and my dumbness here, and therefore we'll just gather our experiences, and you know, you guys can learn out of that too. This is actually why I'm doing this to myself, to record all these mistakes and silly things. I'm sure you guys appreciate it. It's basically I'm failing so you don't have to. So we have now discovered bigger mining stations, but what's way more important than that, we can now build resort stations. These are tourism generating things. I don't know where they are actually to be found. I think they were here. No. There must be a screen where you can build them, but here, exploration, I bet. No? Known ruins? So, research station at the Talos system, wonderful. And a mining station over there, brilliant. So we're encroaching our enemies, our neighbors, more and more with our stations, but I really don't care bloody damn about that. Simply because we really need that territory. And I'm pretty sure that the war here is inevitable with the Boscarans. One way or another. As the militaristic society they are, they will attack me, even if I don't do this. I mean, let's see, they are a hive mind. Oh, that's a form of government my own species can't even take, you know? Why ever that might be the thing. Jokes aside, let's learn more of the Boscaran language. This will help our diplomatic endeavors. And let's save up some money. Right now, I spent a little bit much of my coin, but that's okay. I really don't mind. Fleet strength-wise, I'm growing and growing. That's a good thing. Let's check out our troop transports. So, well, my troop transports are not filled with troops. I hate it. I really don't know how to convince the AI from to more of that. So if you guys know how to convince the AI to fill those, maybe I'll just check it out here in the policy settings. Military troops. Here, troop recruitment, automatic, colony garrison level, attack troop level. Yeah, here we go. That's just what I was looking for. We need to put that on a different setting there. And or troop, or as it seems, my colonies should now build more of these. Brilliant. Okay. Usually I am way more lucky with finding colonizable worlds. That's the first time that I'm playing this game that there are such few colonizable worlds around me. So since that is now taking so freaking long, I think I'm going to build one colony ship in advance soon. Mining stations, yes please. So, you know, I got not really any other option there. Treaty does not align with our goals. Well, yeah, okay. We don't want to trade with these either. Good news here is they are slowly stopping to be afraid of me. So intelligence missions, automatic, targeting aggressiveness, mission difficulty caution. So I've been told that it's a great idea. Here, undermine. Here. I've been told that this works out swimmingly to steal tech from pirates. So we don't want maps, we want research, sabotage, deep cover. I have no clue what's that. Assassinations. So here we go. I've been told that this should work out really well, so we're going to try that. I got 150 grand all of a sudden. I was just not watching my stuff for a second. All of a sudden, we're filthy rich. Brilliant. That brings me the 80 grand I need to research, to crash the destroyer research. 10 years would be way too much, but look at that. 4.5 years? Okay for me. Totally okay. This will bring us a really nice edge on our enemies. The earlier you got destroyer tech, the better. But another thing that I want to construct now at my spaceport is one colony ship in advance. It'll sit there, cost me money, I'm well aware of that, but the moment I find a world to colonize, I don't need to wait for it to be built, and we can directly send it over there, and I like that. Now, since I am a species, since I'm playing a system that wants to do a lot of military, we're going to put up a attack troop level of very high and the garrison level to high. So we got nice defenses and tons of offensive options. We'll try that. I'm still in the experimentation phase, so let's experiment, shall we? On this occasion, let's build 3 more troop transports. So we got this as well. I want to conquer Merkur. I don't know if it's a smart choice or not, if it's actually going to be worth it or not, but I really think this might help us. So, more mining stations, hell yeah. And once the destroyer tech is down, well, I really don't know. Where are we after that? Civilian ships. Oh, well, improved civilian ships is also a nice advantage over what I've got right now. It's a tough thing deciding there, gotta say. What's extremely pleasant for me right now is that we got so many research stations. The only thing I'm not pleased about is how horrible my funding here is. So research funding is not high enough for my taste. Can I... let's see. Colonies and tax rates. Target approvals, funding levels are automatic, but is there any option for me to tell them what kind of funding we want? Maximum concurrent projects? That's bad. So either I do the whole funding tab myself, or I leave it with these settings. Ugh. Well, for now I leave it with these settings. I'm just unhappy because we don't have the full amount of funding here on our research stations. Therefore, I'm not using my full capacity, and that bothers me. Well, on the other hand, let's see how the situation is growing here. These guys are still displeased with us. Oh. They consider me trespassing here still. So the prime research station. First defense fleet. Okay. Are we finally invading Merkur? Is it finally happening? Or, I mean, they are moving somewhere. Invasion fleet incoming? That would be great if we'd finally get this done. But I'm not sure about it. Usually you get a request before you... oh, well, actually not. Alright. So changing up these settings provides me with a lot of nice troop transports. Or a nice amount of troops to transport, I should rather say. But I can't really... I don't really want to expand my fleet anymore. I am already at a negative spot here. And since I want to build more destroyers once they are available, I'll rather pass on these for now. So, can I actually send them to... invade targets within... okay. Let's see if they finally do their job, or if I just send my soldiers all to death. But we're double the amount of power there, so... set tactics, fleet role, fleet template, army template, top up, retrofit, load troops. Well, we're probably just not strong enough yet. Who knows? Usually, once my troops were strong enough, I was always getting there and automatically invading these, but so let's see. I still got lots of empty troop transport ships. I mean, I ain't got lots of troop production here in the first place, so I'm not that surprised. Yeah, well, the expansionistic situation here right now is a catastrophe, but, well... ah, dang. The Boscarans grabbed Jomos. I wanted that system for myself, but we can't change that. Your ships have intruded our territory, but it's passing quite quickly. Ah, well. So, that's a real difficult thing right now. I mean, bringing the Akdarians into my empire in a peaceful way would be option to gain that colony quickly. But it would be also not really true to how I want to play this faction. So let's see. New Terra has a lot of trooper brigades here, so my invasion fleet does not have any missions, so let's go over to Gudu and let's see if I can get them to, if I can convince that fleet to manually go there. Refuel at New Terra. Why all of a sudden do I have two of them? Okay. So the question I'm asking myself is a quite simple one. Can I stock up troops when I am in the vicinity of this planet? I'm slowly trying to explore the manual controls of certain parts of the game. We'll see about that. So let's see how far away is the fleet. Aren't they already there? Yeah, they are already at New Terra. So, no colony with ungarrisoned troops required by army template. Fleet template, invasion fleet. Army template, invasion army. Okay. Major colony defense army. Ooh, I could. Interesting. So, why do we have... So, let's check it out. This thing has nothing on board. Leaf fleet, retire, stop, refuel, ship automation, set tactics. I really wonder how on earth I could convince the AI to hire more troops here. So if you guys know, let me know, because that's one of the things I really keep wondering about. So here we could recruit striker troop brigades. Maybe that's the key. Maybe I need to recruit these as unbound troops that can be grabbed by my transporters. Maybe that's the whole mistake. Let's try that. But well, I'd say this seems to me like a good end for today's episode. Ah, yeah, look at that. Huh. If they have a blue bar below them, they are considered stationary. So I think I already answered the question myself, but feel free to add in any information that I missed there. So let's attack more gravel axes, why not? And I'll cut the episode here. I'm still very, very frightened about the situation as it is, because it is certainly not the best situation for me. We're here with vicious neighbors. I ain't got nothing to colonize in my utmost vicinity, and I have a very, very militaristic neighbor. So all in all, this is a very dangerous, although also pretty exciting situation, I gotta say. Anywho, drop me your comments down below. I'd be deeply delighted to hear from you, as you all know. And of course, consider leaving a thumbs up or even a subscription to my channel if you liked what you saw here. I do daily content. You just need to hit that notification bell and you'll stay informed. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope you'll be tuning in again. Talking is sometimes a bit hard. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.